Hello, welcome back. Jay Barrino here. It's Mathias Chronicles. It's a reconstruction of the original Mathias Chronicles created by the Savage Potato. Remake here, created by Mapguy. We're on to a shrine on Stoney ground. I gotta say, I quite like the story of these campaigns. I'm really enjoying it. I would say that the only thing that stands out are the factions act a little weird, a little out of character than what you'd expect. Some of them just randomly get smarter out of nowhere after showing that they were not very smart in the past. Same with some of the characters. So there's some inconsistencies, but I do really like the broad strokes of what's going on here, specifically that there are some characters that, are left over after their leaders were killed, and, these new characters are smart enough to come together and try and fight back against the Legion. This is in a region of the world that hasn't really been focused on. We're in the Eastern Kingdoms, while most of the action is happening over in Kalimdor with Archimonde invading and trying to suck up the World Tree. We're seeing what's going on here in, the remnants of Lordaeron before Arthas picks his story back up in Legacy of the Damned, and then with, Garithos and Kael'thas and all that. So I think this is a really interesting concept. Again, I like the characters, even though some of them act a little weird and inconsistent. I think that's okay. Some of it's just kind of silly. But let us continue. I do not expect this alliance is going to last very long because, Mathias is crazy, Dwarf Guy's kind of crazy, Kyrene's crazy, Kel'Zarak is just a wild card who just teleports behind you, nothing personnel kid, and is going to, sow all sorts of chaos just because he feels like it. After laying siege to the Legion and their forces at Dun Eden, the Orcish Horde marched into northern Azeroth. Their presence was tolerated by the human nobles of the borderlands who were secretly pleased to have another army positioned between themselves and the Scourge. There the Orcs encamped for over a month. The arrival of the Blackrock clan convinced Malakai that his new horde could no longer stay on the sidelines in the struggle against the Legion. With each passing day, more warriors marched northward, emptying the camps, guarding a very important prisoner. Farewell, my warriors. Once we defeat the Infernals, we shall ride to Lordaeron. Look after my camp while I'm gone. Kel'Zarak, how did you find me here? There will be time for questions later. Hurry, little prince. We have much to do if we are to get your crown back. Now, stand back. My order has established a small base in the marshlands. So far, they have escaped detection by the orcs. We should be safe here for a moment. I've taken care of these savages for the time being. Beyond this lies an area containing a nexus of mystical energies. The energies are centered on a shrine in the highlands. The barriers between the worlds are weakened by the presence of the Legion and their magics. I may be able to reactivate the shrine. With the appropriate ceremony, I may be able to summon Infernals into the area. They will attack anyone they encounter, including the orcs. But to activate the shrine, I need to obtain a powerful magic item. It's currently owned by a warlock of the Blackrock clan. That is all very well, but first we must make contact with your order. Hurry, we have no time to waste. Patience, young prince. Now, rise from your graves. Ah, skeletons. Skeletons? Ah, skeletons.
Speak, servant.
Like, what? Okay, hey, we have a brief period of time here to actually read about what these heroes can do, because I have forgotten. It's been so long. Hey, kill Evros, the crazed warlock, but it's optional. Bring Kel'Zarak to the secret base. Hidden in the midst of the marsh, the necromancers of Kel'Zarak's order have constructed a base in secret. There's not another main quest. So we have to get up to that base, and then I suspect we'll be able to build stuff, and then we move out. Slay Evros. When the orcs invaded these lands in the First War, their warlocks constructed this shrine to their demonic masters. The orcs were driven from these lands years later, but their shrine remained, old and fed with the blood of many sacrifices. It's interesting that we have a choice. We don't necessarily have to kill Evros. I think I'm going to. But, like, it's interesting there's a concept. I mean, this is something I'm noticing. It seems throughout this. There are instances of things that, like, you're not obligated to do. Like sparing Garithos, killing the dwarves in Mission 2, returning the ogre back to his camp, that kind of stuff. We have mages, orcs. Okay, well, we just won't use those units for now. Mathias. Huge nuke. It's like Stormbolt. Calls forth a wave of holy light that heals up to 3. Okay, and then he's got a chain heal, which is super strong. Gives nearby friendly units 10 bonus attack damage. Fine. Kel'Zarok. He's got the Staff of Kel'Zarok, which says that he discarded it because he found it too heavy, but I guess we're still holding it now. Vampiric Aura and Ultravision's kind of cool. Reign of Fel. Sleep. So he's a Dreadlord, except instead of Carrion Storm, he has Reign of Fire. Okay. Cool. Mathias has no items. So we're playing as the baddies now. Not even the baddies, just kind of the dumb people. To be fair, Kel'Zarok, pretty smart. It's not that Kel'Zarok is dumb. I think it's more that he has plot armor and can just do whatever he wants whenever he wants because he's supposed to be the ultimate mastermind behind literally everything all the time, is how I interpret the character. That may become tiring eventually. It's hard to say. When he just can casually manipulate everything anytime he wants in like a, you know, almost in the sense of being a cinematic force.
Is that all? Salutations. I save Lordaeron.
All right, so let's go.
Certainly.
I think that we want to get to our base as soon as possible. We can worry about killing Evros at another time. Reign of Fel? Zap this guy? Reign of Fel looks pretty cool, I gotta say. Can he heal himself? Yes, he can. Okay, very nice. Hey, why don't we just fight these guys away from the tower? You ever think about that, Jay Barino? And what else can you do? He can sleep. That actually would be really valuable here. Okay, get in there. I like his auto attack too. Pretty cool looking. And then Spike Barricades is going to steadily kill. It looks like they have Spike Barricades, but it doesn't seem like he's actually taking damage from it. You know what? That's fine. Healing Sal, that's actually quite good too.
Excellent.
We don't need to use it again. Both these heroes seem like they're meant to be very, very strong. So here's what we do. Like we... That sleep is not set to W. Yeah, just like that. Okay. And then we attack with him so that we don't cancel the salve. Then we get in there. Having Unholy Aura and Vampiric Aura is pretty sick. Dire Troll. They're mad. They're like big, beefy boys. They're like Zandalar trolls, I think, is the idea.
Isn't easy being Prince.
Is there any maybe sneaky way around these? I think we just gotta go for it. But we can do the same thing. Put one to sleep. Kill this guy, then this guy. Then move in. Do these things... It's like they have mana bars, but not really? Okay, get into it.
Attack.
I'll try to keep these skeletons alive, but it's not like they're not adding like a huge amount. So if we do lose them, it's not the end of the world. Do skeletons passively heal? They should because of Unholy Aura, right? There you go. Attack Kel'Zarok instead. I remember Mathias being really, really powerful at the end of the... I guess it's because he's prisoner. They took his items and stuff. That makes sense, to be fair. So I'm trying to look back to the first campaign and understanding... Damn, Evros. I can't believe he's bound himself to that demon. Are our people forever cursed? Dude, this guy's gonna be difficult to engage because of the spells he has. Excellent. I wouldn't worry about Evros. We're probably gonna kill him this time, buddy.
Is that all? Excellent.
There better not be an expectation to engage him. There is a chest there, though.
save Lordaeron.
I guess the whole idea here is that we're just killing everybody. Save?
Certainly. Last. Is
I don't
that all?
think we have what it takes to engage that guy, considering we stacked so many items on him.
It isn't easy being Prince. Victory at any cost.
But we could always double back after we get to our base. Again, let's sort of skirt the edge here. Get this out of my face. What are you doing?
Excellent. At last.
Hit this. Yeah, I'm fine losing a skeleton. That's acceptable.
Speak, servant.
Break. Break.
Death has no sting. No one orders.
There's the spike barricades that are coming in hot. That's fine. We got some clarity, not clarity pots, healing salve. Yeah, taking out Gathal is going to be really difficult considering we put so many good items on him over time prior to this, so we can't afford to take him out. Let's do this, and then lead with Kel'Zarok. That's very close. Like, it would be very easy to accidentally engage that guy.
Yes, ever onward.
It isn't easy being Prince.
I mean, I'm fine taking these, again, one at a time. We'd also put him to sleep and lure his guys out one at a time, but I don't even think that both heroes together could take him out given the items we put on him, because he attacks super fast and then dodges and crits. Like, we specifically leaned into that. I think this is supposed to be one of those missions like True Colors, where, like, again, you spend all your time getting your guys together. And then it's like, oh, by the way, now you play as the other guys, and they're, like, mean, and, like, haha, now you have to kill everybody. It's kind of, I think, how this one's supposed to hit.
I save Lordaeron at any cost. At last. Speak, servant.
Okay, hit this.
Is that all?
Is there anything down here?
At last. Excellent.
I think we probably could have just skipped that and not lost our skeleton mage, but that's fine. Let's focus on getting to the base first and foremost.
Excellent.
What are you? Dire Troll Pyromaniac.
What is it?
What?
I will save Lordaeron at any cost.
No, that guy didn't stay asleep for very long, did he? That's fine. We got our Reign of Fell going.
No one orders me around.
Don't let that trigger. If only because I don't want to waste my time.
I will save Lordaeron at
Gauntlets
any
of Ogre
cost.
Strength.
At last.
Okay, he's strength-based, he's intelligence-based. I guess that's kind of what I would expect. Blackrock clan is yellow.
Certainly. It isn't easy being Prince.
Yeah. Put him to sleep. Focus fire.
I will save Lordaeron at any cost.
I think sleep is actually like a really beneficial spell here.
Servant.
I like keep telling myself like, oh, I gotta at least make the attempt to not lose these extra units. Gonna lose a bunch of HP just to destroy the Troll Lodge. We're getting there. We're getting there. So there's a blue base down here. Destroy the Blue Great Hall and the Purple Fortress. Who's purple? Blue is Malakai, yellow is Blackrock. I'm not sure who purple is. Maybe it's just another set of orcs. Or maybe it's,
No one orders me around.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's humans. We have already killed humans prior to this. Anything? Nothing.
Speak,
Okay.
servant. Excellent. At last.
Greeting.
This one asleep. Stop. Just stay on hold position back here. It's fine.
Orders me around. No one orders me around. No one orders me around.
It's just really interesting that they're pyromaniacs. I just don't understand.
I will save Lordaeron at any cost. Death has
Just zap him? Just blast him? Again, I'm very cognizant of my mana at this point. Stop attacking that guy. Blackthorn Spurs it was the agility item, wasn't it?
Certainly.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
No one
We're
orders
getting
me.
close. We're getting very close.
Is that all?
Crocolisk Whelp?
No one orders me.
What the heck?
What is
Put
it?
this one to sleep? Oh, he's level 6. He's gonna wake up really fast.
Salutation.
It isn't easy being a prince. I save Lordaeron.
I mean, I guess don't focus. I asked you to focus fire, but I guess just don't. Like, you don't have to if you don't want.
No one orders me.
We don't have any decent healing items here, do we?
No one orders me.
Besides the self-heal here, but it's not
Excellent.
enough.
Speak,
We're about to get a
servant.
level, though, so we can... That's a very powerful spell. We want to make sure that that stays leveled up. I think we made it? Dells and Rotters.
No one orders
Okay,
me.
hello? Hey, Princey, fancy meeting you in a swamp. I've got the best deals this side of Lordaeron. We don't have any money.
I will save Lordaeron at any cost. It isn't easy being prince.
Oh, no, not bears. Sleep.
What is it?
Speak, servant. No one orders
See,
me.
some of this I'm thinking we probably should just come back. Why is this marked as Malakai's Horde? Yeah, level up Healing Light for sure.
Speak,
Oh,
servant.
God. No! Double bash! That was just unlucky. Let's go again. I'm gonna focus on the big one, and let's go ahead and sleep that one. We're gonna Battle Cry, and then we're gonna blast him. Keep this one asleep. There it is. Okay, no problem. Blast this one.
Greetings to you.
You know what? Rain of Fell.
It isn't easy.
Claws of Greater Strength. Attack damage by 6 and damage bonus by 9, also known as plus 15. That's all you gotta say. Yeah, Healing Light here.
No one orders me around.
There we go.
Is that all?
Getting that to level 3 is going to be super positive as well. And then we got this dummy. We don't need to worry about him. He abandoned the good guys too early in the
It
campaign.
isn't easy being prince. Excellent. Is that all?
And okay, this is it. Just get me in here. Kyrene, of course. Okay. Kyrene, never in a million years did I expect to find you here. Mathias, you may be a bastard, but I made a promise to your father to look after you. I fear the worst after you went after Malakai. A minor setback, nothing more. Kelzarak, now that we're here, perhaps you can give me some answers. Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me? What you really mean is, why did I turn to necromancy? Did I just wake up one morning and think to myself, I'd like to butcher babies today? I was the youngest of 4 sons in my family. My elder brothers trained in the arts of war, whereas my path lay with the clergy. Kelzarak, this is actually not what I asked you. You just started answering a different question that we don't care about. I was trained into the priesthood, the very order in which you were trained, young prince. Back then, of course, we did not bear arms. I was nearing the end of my studies when the war came. I knew nothing of the real world, only what I learned from books. The orcs changed all of that. Suddenly the abbey was aflame, Azeroth was aflame, and everything I loved turned to ash. We were ordered to reinforce the garrison at Stormwind Keep, but by then it was already too late. We walked into a trap. At first the orcs sent the undead. You would pray that you would not recognize tortured shell of a fallen friend, and too often you would. Then the orcs themselves would charge. There were already too many, and we were too few to stand against them. How could I heal shattered skulls, torn limbs, lost hope? I was only one man, and they were too many. We were slaughtered. So that is why you hate orcs. You still bear the scars of the First War. Your experiences must have been terrible to make you lose your faith. Lost my faith. Nay, I found my true calling. I would wield my enemy's weapons against him, and master them. Never again would our kind be butchered so. Now you know my story, young prince. Do I really seem as evil as those more worthy would paint me? Yes. It seems that there is more to you than meets the eye, necromancer. What is it you want from me? Nothing for myself, Lord. For others. My story is not unique. There are many others within the Scourge who are simply misguided. You mean the acolytes? The cult of the damned? Yes, my lord. Many of them were simple peasants hoping for a better life than the drudgery that was their lot. The cult didn't arise in a vacuum. The cult of the damned is really just the proletariat rising up. They would be lynched if they ever returned to their home, so they followed the Scourge out of desperation. If, however, they were offered a chance at redemption, ... If you can gain me my crown, you can have your cult back, Kelzarok. You have my word on it. Prince Mathias, thank the gods. Your necromancer friend informed us of your coming. We've also come to repay our debt to these orcs. Haha. A debt? You made a deal with those... Never mind. Your aid is most welcome, Marshal. Now, let's slay some greenskins. Hey, so we kept him alive, and that makes this mission a little easier. So we have some really cool... We have some really cool narrative choices that are coming into play here. The question is, do they know we're here? If they don't know we're here, then we can just sort of hang out long enough to wait to then win. Train cultists. Mounted cultist warrior can cast Cloud. Necromancer of the damned can raise dead.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My life for Nezu.
Interesting.
Yes, master. This better be good.
Skeletons.
Where shall my blood be
Religious
spilled?
frenzy.
Called.
These guys can cast Cloud. Oh, this is not like an actual base.
The dead shall serve.
Hey! Okay. Quick save. Having Garithos, though, is pretty sick. Is he normal Garithos? Yes, he is. He's got all his normal stuff. And then Kyrene, who we gave one item last time. Thank God, right? Take Blackthorn Spurs.
At last. It isn't easy being prince.
Now, I do think that with just this hero group, we're pretty solid to make some progress.
Certainly.
So the good versus bad are pretty,
what are you waiting for?
The lines are pretty clearly drawn.
I hate working. Your honor. People.
Again, Kelzarok seems to be the puppet master behind this group, and it's like, oh, I just don't like the orcs, you know? I had a bad life, so I've decided I'm gonna raise dead. You know, desecrate corpses, etc., etc. Yep, seems reasonable. I do have some money, and we do have means of getting our money back, so we can, you know, we can build a little army here, but I think I'm going to save it for, you know, we got some decent healing on our heroes. So I actually think we want to try to make as much progress as possible with just them. Let's go to the upper left first, because that's kind of what we're closest to. There's also the whole, like, kill Evros thing. Also, we left behind... one of the Blackrock heroes, too. Whatever his name was, I don't even remember. Let's do this. Kyrene, back up. Again, having Vampiric Aura in this group is also really nice. Very solid. And then we could just put on some fatty heals. Garithos is level 6. Knight of the True King. So if we would have killed him, I guess he just wouldn't show up here. Again, it's like alternate canon, I guess, in the sense that that we had the option of killing Garithos. Also, we have to consider whether we should kill Evros or not. But he seems like a lunatic, so I think we probably should still kill him. This seems like a fantastic Starfall. Please don't stun me out of it. I beg of you. Back up Garithos, because you can't heal yourself. Only Mathias can heal you. Please, please, please.
Humanity is in peril. I hate them.
There you go.
No one orders me.
Heal him. My goodness. So we have a level 10 dragon, just casual level 10 dragon. That's a pain. Oh, you know what? Use your... No, he's immune to magic. Frustrating.
Excellent.
Humanity is in peril.
It isn't easy being Prince.
I guess they'll get it eventually. It's interesting how the red dragons have rejoined us here, too. How's your health compared to Kel'Thuzrak's? It's actually better, so we should just wait.
Well, what are you waiting?
No one orders me.
Please. There we go.
I will save
That
Lordaeron
took long enough.
at any cost.
And then we need...
To you.
No
Again, we
one
could
orders
keep
me.
pushing in this. I think we got rid of most of the defenders. I would like to wait for some mana. I think I have a pot, don't I?
Save Lordaeron.
Okay, great. Let's back up. Lure these guys to us. I think that's an ogre champion, so let's put him to sleep.
Well, what are you waiting?
Speak, servant.
Humanity.
That's gonna wake him up. I don't know why I did that. Okay, give him the little zappy zaps.
It isn't easy being
And we should probably focus fire. Again, we don't have to do this with only our heroes, but I feel like if we would have done this attack with everybody, we would have ended up losing most of our other units for no reason. So I actually think that this is the better choice. Quick save.
Is that all?
This is worth killing.
Death has no sting.
I don't know if they actually build out of it, but this is absolutely worth killing. Let's get rid of this. We're very close to... Yeah, he's right. He's very close. We just got to be careful that we don't engage him with too many other units. We also want to backtrack and kill this guy, too. I think it was expected that we would have killed him earlier. An orb is perfect, because now he can attack air.
Servant.
Yeah, perfect.
No
Okay.
one orders
And that's fine on Garethos. Perfectly acceptable. Let's turn on poison arrows, I suppose. I'm going to save, and I got to actually pause and go and do something that I forgot to do. So let me just... Okay, I'm back. We're transitioning my dog to new food, and we had made plans to go and buy it. To go to the store and buy it. I had forgotten. But anyway, we're back. Don't worry about it. It's for you, it's as if no time has passed at all. Now, I don't think I actually need to kill all these structures. We're just looking to kill Magra, who trespasses in my stronghold. Why? It's the Failson Prince and his pet necromancer. Be gone. The power of the demon is mine by right. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Heal Kel'Thuzrak. Heal yourself. Back out. Heal Kel'Thuzrak. Trying hard. Keep healing. I think we're good. The dragons are the hardest part. That flame strike was big. Just back out for now, Garethos.
It isn't easy being Prince.
Okay, he's gone. And we got all of his items too. That's pretty sick. Mother, I have failed you. Truly your destiny is one of failure, Orc. Now your skull is mine. Jeez. Skull of Everos Blackhand. Once a powerful user of demonic magics, the demons answered his calls and found a great use for his head. A shame, really. It's kind of like,
We elves are not.
the Skull of Gul'dan, right? It's kind of the idea. These are all intelligence, sort of intelligence-based. Let's pop these. Heal Mathias.
Save Lordaeron at any cost.
I hate work.
And
No
I
one orders
guess
me
that's
around.
it. I mean, I'm not going to dive further into this base if I don't have to.
Excellent.
Let's come down here instead. Does Garethos need to live? It doesn't say that, but there's the shrine, right? I'm going to guess that this is it down at the bottom right. Also, there's the other hero. Maybe let's go to the shrine first.
Certainly.
But then we want to backtrack and kill the other orc hero. Which again, maybe it was intended that we would have done that earlier. I just don't know. The dragons, honestly, are the worst part of this because we don't have enough that attacks air. Okay, let's go.
What is it?
That's how we do. You make sure you kite them out.
Humanity
It
is in
isn't
peril.
easy being Prince.
I'd love to get some more tanky items on Garithos,
No
besides,
one
you know,
orders me around.
basically nothing. Skeletal footmen. Again, we have a whole army back here too. Oh, and we have an altar, so we're square in that sense. I just wish that we had the ability to buy some items. That would be very nice. I guess we can kill this guy and get his items. Is kind of the whole idea.
It isn't easy.
So let's do that next.
Humanity is in
No
peril.
one orders me around.
A mana stone would be very welcome, or even just a pot would be really, really, really helpful. Let's start conserving our mana for now. The vampiric aura on our heroes, though, is actually going to keep them nice and topped off.
Is that all? At last.
Spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? Nobody likes spiders in this universe, apparently. That makes sense.
No one orders me.
Poor Garithos in the front.
Save Lord.
What is his alt? Condemned. Divinely condemns a creature or building, destroying it utterly. I think it's basically Finger of Death, if I remember correctly.
Be gone.
Anyway, this is Mathias' campaign, so like if we're think we're gonna be playing as the baddies for Gem of Mana, look at that.
Orders me.
Perfect.
Excellent.
If we think we're playing as the baddies for the majority of the campaign, and like the first 4 missions were like red herrings, like I'm fine just going all in on killing them all now, because I think that's probably the intention here is kill everyone. Why is she so fast? Do Blackthorn spurs also increase speed? They must. The skull has to go to the shrine, which again is in that bottom left area. We might also be able to go and kill that blue base while we're down here too. There's a variety of different things that we could do. I don't think we have anything that can destroy structures, which is a blessing that we don't have to worry about it. So I'm not going to mess around with yellow anymore.
No one orders me around.
So was Evros technically our ally still at this point?
We elves
Or
are not.
was their ally at this
I will
point? That's
save
sort of
Lordaeron
unclear.
At any cost. Is that all?
Okay, so
Excellent.
here's this guy. We killed a few of his outlying units.
Certainly. Is that all?
We just quick saved. Again, he's got a lot of...
What is it? Ever
Let's put this guy to sleep. I thought that would lure them out, and it did not.
Humanity is in peril.
Let's do it like this.
Yes, yes, I'm on it.
I will save Lordaeron at any cost. Excellent.
Again, mana is kind of our main and only concern at this point. Let's see if we can, again, just sort of pick and choose, pull a few of these at once. Nope, that was all of them.
We humans have
Ah! Oh god, we need to run away from that.
What is it?
Okay, now hit him.
No one orders me. Speak, servant.
I hate
At any cost.
We beefed this guy up too much.
I have a
Speak, servant.
Oh, we beefed him up too much. No, no, no.
Orders me around.
I hate off.
No, 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 no. We made him too strong. We can resummon Garithos. You know what? I want to do that again because I want him to benefit from the... I really want him to benefit from the XP. And he drops all of his items, which we can now put on, I would consider, our true hero group, if that makes sense.
isn't easy
A big
being
part here
Prince.
is that we don't have any...
Is that all?
You dare threaten me?
Let's see if we can do this. That's all of them.
Speak, servant. At last.
What is it? Yes. Ever onward. Greetings to you.
Just run now. Force him to burn Whirlwind without taking too much of the heat from it. Now he's stuck and they're leashing.
At last.
Okay, we got to take what we can get, and I think this is the way to do it.
At last. Excellent.
It's just killing him.
I have a land to defend.
No one orders me around.
We humans have to stick together.
Okay, Avatar. Focus on this guy. Get rid of him.
Save Lordaeron at any cost.
Okay, perfect. I don't know if Rain of Fire is actually like better DPS or not
I hate working.
than just an auto attack. I'm not so sure. Okay, we got him. No! I moved the wrong guy! Son of a... Is this truly the end? Now the only issue is I don't want to have to wait to resummon him. It takes so long. Okay. One more time.
We elves are not easy prey.
Here.
I hate
Avatar.
What is it?
There it is. Kill this guy.
Is that all? No one orders me.
Now move him out. There we go. Let Garethos do the tanking. He really wants Mathias, doesn't he?
I have no time.
I hate working.
Okay, there we go. I think we got him this time. It depends on how many times he crits, honestly. Hit him with the Q. That should do it. There it is. And there's all the level ups that we were looking for. Is this truly the end? Brother. Well, your brother's already dead, so cool it.
Salutation.
Anime dead for sure. We're going to get our ultimates here. Garethos.
Together.
Okay, Crown of Kings has to go on Mathias.
Greetings to you.
Belt of Rage we can put on Garethos. I mean,
No one orders me around.
that's hard to say who that would be best on, honestly. More Blackthorn Spurs. Go for it. Kyrene. Amulet of Zulaman
Salutation.
is Immolate. We're going to give that to Garethos.
Don't mind if
And then Ogre Skin
Save
Slippers.
Lordaeron
Okay.
At any cost. Certainly.
I hate working with these people.
I think this is
Yes,
fine.
yes,
Yeah, this is a
No
good
one
spread of
orders
items, I'd
me
say.
around.
Okay, so now let's see if we can cut across the middle. Is this a bridge that we can cross? And just like that, we got a ton of great items by killing those two heroes. That is not a bridge. We do have to go up and around, but that's fine. So now we want to try and get to the altar so that we can get some infernals.
Me around. Is that all?
Go ahead. What's funny is, like, you spend the first several missions mostly just building up heroes so that you can pass their items along to the actual main characters of the series. But again, I get that this is kind of supposed to be like True Colors, where you're supposed to sort of resent having to do this.
Any cost. Excellent.
At least that's how I interpret it. Alliance stragglers are fighting the Blackrock clan. The Alliance stragglers are neutral. What the heck?
Is that all?
Oh, it's because, yeah, Dwarven Lord is our ally here. That's fine. Let some of these die. Footman, Mortar Team, Barbarian. Mortar Teams could be really helpful. I realize I could probably have healed these guys, but it's
Save
fine.
Lordaeron at any cost. Certainly. Is that all?
I don't know. Garethos seems to me like an optional hero, so we probably shouldn't be stacking too much on him. I'm going to give Kyrene all the claws as well.
Humanity is in peril.
So by extension, Belt of Rage
No one orders
I
me
hate
around.
working with these people.
and Amulet of Zulaman should go on Mathias.
Servant.
And we can give the Hoodie of Light here.
We
The Ogre
humans
Skin
have
Slippers
to
I'll
stick
keep because it
together.
makes him more immune to magic. And we died because he got stunned or bashed twice in a row. I don't actually know if that will make him immune to magic straight up or not, but this is a really cool map. I like the concept of this. It feels like you can do it in multiple different orders, and you just have to be very judicious with how you choose when to do what. Pretty neat.
Certainly.
Yeah, that's just the edge of the map. Okay, let's keep going this way. Why is she so fast? I cannot let these troublesome humans delay me for any longer. Malakai is expecting me to fight alongside him in the coming campaign. You can count on us, boss. We'll rend the humans limb from limb. What the hell was that? The death of the Demon Lord Archimond, your lordship. He must have passed with great violence, for he was half a world away in Kalimdor. Then it is all the more important that I leave at once. We may only get one chance to strike at the Legion. I intend to make my blow count.
No one orders.
I sense something momentous has happened. The demon's hold on this world is weakened. Okay, let's get in over here. Gauntlets of ogre. That's, you know, trash. Garithos, you're up.
Save Lordaeron at any cost.
And
It isn't easy being prince.
Grathnar's down here somewhere. Alright, there's more Legion here. And by more Legion, I mean any Legion. Okay, do we have a stun? Yes. Okay, so the Q stun, so we can stop Rain of Fire, for example. This is very crucial. Dude, Health Fountain actually is great. I wish we would have known about this earlier. I guess this is a little difficult to get to. Not that much, though. That's fine. We'll kill her before that. And then Garithos gets a level. Let's level up Holy Light. Even though his mana pool is an issue.
Easy being prince. Excellent. At last.
I'm loving the Belt of Rage that we got. What is going on here? Just like these giant groups of demons. I'm really excited to get mana burn to all crap, so we might as well use a bunch of spells. Condemn the Fell Ravager. It's fine that it's, you know, it leaves a lot to be desired. The heal is too good, I think. The opportunity cost of not using the heal is, like, too good in terms of mana. Just something to keep in mind.
At last.
This looks like the cutscene. Foolish necromancer, you are forbidden. Do you seek to betray the Legion? Dude, the Legion is already undone. Yeah, stand super close together, and that way we can all get mana burn. Seems really smart. Condemn has a really short cooldown, though. Resistance skin. Don't speak to me.
I hate
Speak, servant.
it's about time. Inhuman beast!
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Inhuman Beast.
It isn't easy being prince.
Heart Amulet.
Excellent. Certainly.
Intelligence by 4.
At last.
Don't make me laugh.
No one orders
I like
me.
these fancy
Excellent.
command card icons, like the
At last.
the pictures of the items.
Is that all?
Those are swell. So this is what we're looking for.
What is it?
This was entirely optional. Good, let the ritual begin. The Legion has been alerted to our presence. 6 minutes. Of course, 6 minutes.
Humanity is in peril.
At last.
Well, my army is, like, across the map. So, I guess we should probably move these guys up. Here they come.
It isn't easy being prince.
5 minutes. That's a long time.
We humans have to stick together.
I hope we get something decent for this. Yeah, Garithos' survivability still leaves a little bit to be desired, but that's because I also didn't give him any significantly decent items. Kyrene attacks pretty fast, and we stacked so much damage on her, so I'm pretty happy with what's going on here. 5 minutes. It's too long. For an optional quest, that's just too long. I'll be the first one to say it, okay? It's too long. Again, this could be one that we just do with only heroes. I also could take my army and just slam it straight into one of these bases and see what happens. I don't know. I suspect it won't be enough.
We elves are not easy prey.
Okay, here they come. I was like, Jesus, this is going to be...
orders me around. Excellent.
I like how his Q can be used there. Okay, stun. That's level 3. That doesn't do very much damage. I think the idea, though, is that it stuns, which is pretty solid.
It isn't easy being
I really wish they'd go for Matthias. It seems like Garithos is the one who's, like, soaking a lot of the heat. So we have a bunch of ultimates.
It's about
Speak, servant.
I feel like this little part here is a microcosm of the whole campaign, which is, like, I really like it, but it's just, like, a little too long. You know? Like, send more waves, send the waves more frequently and close together and shorten the summoning time period here. Like, fewer waves, maybe make them a little bigger or send them, like, you know, closer to each... I don't know. Something that isn't this. It doesn't need to be 6 minutes, but alas, we'll wait. I thought about cutting this part out, but then I realized, like, the attacks come just, like, slightly too frequently, you know? Did they just mana burn their own person? Because that's what it looked like. Mana burn sucks. Man, not having Garithos here would make this a lot harder, I think. I think we did this in the right order, though. Like, we got items from those two heroes pretty early.
It isn't easy being Prince.
Okay, Healing Light for sure. We're getting some good XP from this, by the way. I think that's solid.
My life would
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just start sending my units down here with the intention of attacking blue later. For the future. To be fair, our heroes are really good, but they're only really good because I take the time to min-max the crap out of them and give them, like, solid items. So I think that's made a big difference. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. I can't believe... It's also interesting, like, I can't believe we've been playing this mission for as long as we have. I'm just surprised, is all. Okay, yep, and just like that, he's in great shape. I mean, the Gem of Mana is 900 gold, and it only gives you 100 mana. That's a pendant of energy. That's not very good. Like, it's fine, but that is not great. So this is when we're going to get Infernals, and I almost just hope that they're neutral. He said that, like, oh, they'll attack even the Orcs. Like, I hope that they just run out there and I don't have to control where they go, but we'll see. Okay.
Yes, my friend.
And these units I think are mostly just supplemental. These Dread Knights are cool looking, and they have Cloud, which is weird.
What does the shadow will?
Like, I can't imagine a circumstance where I would want to channel Cloud such that they're not attacking or absorbing damage. It's very interesting, an odd choice. Okay, here they come.
I will save Lordaeron.
Oh yeah, so what I was thinking was make these attack waves smaller but more frequent. That would keep this, yeah, at least slightly, you know, more interesting. But we're almost there. It's only a minute left. So this is going to be down and around and take us to blue. And then purple is Grathnar, who I purposefully removed all items from. So he won't even be holding anything for us to steal.
I've no time for games.
I'm surprised that the dwarf guy didn't join us after we found this base. But it seemed like he would have been interested in joining us. Alright, come on. Part of the issue, too... Well, you know what? We'll attack with our heroes on the left side of this base, and then we can take this group and attack to the left here. I think that'll be a good way to do this. Requiring a nearby patron is killer up here. Like, there's no build time, but by extension, needing a patron is weird. The graveyard you could just build straight out of, though. Oh, we can... I love the portrait. The Ogre Warrior portrait is just ridiculous. I love it so much.
It isn't easy being Prince.
We humans have to stick together.
Get that level 3 Shockwave. Shockwave has really grown on me. It really has. There it is. Yes. Yes! It says it was optional, but I actually broke up on those rocks. Seems actually like it was kind of necessary. Infernal Slinger. Let's put these demons to good use. Heck yeah, brother. Okay. Let's go. Go down, meet up with these guys, and we'll attack with them and our heroes into the enemy base. That's down here, which is Grafnar. There's more stuff to explore, but there's no point in doing it if you don't have your heroes, because there's going to be items to pick up. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. We can't heal these things, though. God, they're huge.
Excellent. Is that all?
Okay, here we go. So just, yeah, take this army group, and we're just going to slam them into purple. Go for it. Heroes are here. Kel's a rock. Yeah, we're going to go Unholy Aura for sure. These tight little choke points, not my favorite, unfortunately. Let's see how many of these things we can kill back here. We got a Rain of Fire. That's going to be great. Okay, raise, animate, dead? Yeah. And again, we're trying to, like, squeeze through this tiny little choke point. It's good that our army was in the back, because this could have been much worse. Just throw down a heal on somebody, because it chains. And then Grafnar is going to be in here, too. Wooden chest. Got to remember to actually go and pick up whatever is in here. Tome of Knowledge. Okay. Well, it is Mathias' campaign after all. You know what? Maybe let's throw this one on Kelzarok. Wherever he is. Everyone knows my favorite thing in Warcraft is squeezing armies through these tight choke points. But at the very least, a lot of our the hitboxes are a lot smaller. Let's go. This campaign has grown on me. Again, it has many flaws, like major issues that need polished and kind of, you know, worked out. But I really love that it's become very clear that there are specific choices that come to play and affect gameplay directly in future maps. I like that a lot, and it's something that you just don't see enough of in general. Grafnar's Gem. And an Ankh of Reincarnation. Fancy. Where's Grafnar? Grafnar's Gem. That's just like a mild mana bonus and HP, so that sounds perfect for Garithos, if I can get him out of these little areas here. His ultimate works on buildings, by the way. That's pretty cool. Who needs the Ankh? Probably Mathias, right? Actually, yeah, give that to Garithos. He has less survivability. So Grafnar left. He's gone. That probably was very purposeful so that he's not killed. It's probably going to be the same with Malakai. So basically, all of the Blackrock heroes, except the Warlord guy, were killed here. And we got to steal all their items. Okay, that's 2. Fine. You know what? Fine. Who am I to argue? I think maybe there was an expectation that you use your heroes to kill the blue fortress at the beginning? I really don't know. Again, this is what I mean by, like, this campaign, I think, has some of the best narrative potential in the way that it ties together player choice in with gameplay, but there's just too many, not even little things, like fairly significant things that just don't really work as expected or intended, and I think that's an issue. If those types of things were addressed in like a major update patch, I think this has the potential to be one of the better campaigns that exists, one of the better community campaigns that exists. For now, I think we're just sort of shooting into the wind and hoping that we complete these missions while still being able to explore the maps in their fullest. You know, I don't know. Maybe I guess we should have attacked blue first, but there was no way for me to know that. All right, thank you everyone for watching. Let's check for an interlude, actually. No, Day of Reckoning next time. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.